Hi students, good evening and welcome back to Chakravarthy E Classroom. So today we are going to discuss 4 questions sent by our students, our regular students who have purchased the course from us. If they have any doubts, generally they post the doubts in their Ask Your Doubt section. I have taken these questions today, 4 questions. I think during these 3 days, total 4 students have sent these 4 questions. I am going to clarify these doubts. See students, these questions are not very advanced level questions. I can consider these questions as moderate level questions only. Generally, these doubt clarification videos are posted in our regular course. I record it for our regular course, but I'm just giving this one on YouTube also so that other students may also be benefited. Okay, most of these questions, out of these 4 questions, I think around 3 questions can be solved without writing anything on the paper. I'll explain you clearly. Even if any beginner is also there, just focus on that one. And by the way students, I already posted these questions in our Telegram channel also, so that it may be useful for the students who are following our Telegram channel as well. Okay, now let's take this question students. How the question is, A and B alone complete a work in 16 and 4 days respectively, more than the time taken by A and B together to complete the same work. See, the wording is important here. They have not given that A and B alone can complete the work in 16 days and 4 days respectively. It's not like that. It's not their individual timing. Observe the given wording or the sentence carefully. How they have given A and B alone complete a work in 16 days and 4 days respectively, more than the time taken by A and B together to complete the same work. Have you understood this one? So suppose A and B together can do the work in 4 days, for example. A alone can do the work in 4 plus 16 days. B alone can do the work in 4 plus 4 days. That's the meaning of this. Okay, this is the information. And the question they are asking, find out in how many days A alone and B alone can do the work. A and B separately can do the work. This is what the meaning of the question, right? Hope you understood that one. How to start the question? See students, for this question, without writing anything on the paper also, you can answer that one. Okay, so in our regular course, I have explained the shortcut for this one. But before shortcut, you should know the complete concept. Only then you can apply the shortcut. By the way students, what's the shortcut? Straight away you can say one value is 16, other value is 4. 16 into 4 under root, that is 64 under root, that is 8. So A can do the work in 8 plus 16 days, so that is 24, and B can do the work in 8 plus 4 days, that is 12 days. This is the answer actually. A can do in 24 days, B can do in 12 days. So even without writing anything on the paper also, you can do it. But how? What is the method for this one? Actually students, in the examination, you have to do in this way. That's it. In my basic classes, I have clearly explained what is the method. Okay, for other students, I'll explain you in a nutshell how to go for this. Simple students, you take in this way. Many times I tell you, not many times, every time I tell you, almost 90% of the questions in quantitative aptitude can be solved without using algebra. But remaining 10% of the questions, it is better to consult algebra so that you can get or achieve the 100% accuracy. Now this question comes under that 10%, where we can solve this type of questions by using algebra very easily. How is that one students? So here you see, just observe that 90% of the questions without algebra, without taking something as x, I have given in our regular course with unitary method. Okay, now here we will take something as x. How is that one? Let's take this one, but before that, what's the meaning of this one? A and B can do the work in some days. A can do the work 16 days more than that some days. B can do the work 4 days more than that some days. Okay, so this is the meaning. Now let me take in this way. A and B can do the work in, for example, x days. And obviously A can do, A alone this one, right? A alone can do in x plus 16 days. Whereas B alone can do this one in x plus 4 days. This is what exactly they have given. Now students, using algebra, I can frame one equation here. What is that one? To find out the value of x. Now, when A plus B can do the complete work in X days, 1 day work of A plus B is obviously 1 by X. So, 1 day work of A and B together is 1 by X, which can be equalized to A's 1 day's work alone plus B's 1 day's work alone. So then we will frame one equation. Alright, so here then A's 1 day's work is, he can do in X plus 16 days. 1 day's work is 1 by X plus 16 plus B's 1 day's work is 1 by X plus 4. Now here it's an equation, one variable, one equation. Easily you can solve this one. Now students, this form also I have explained you. In our basic classes I have explained you, in the foundation classes I have explained you, in algebra lesson number 1 I can recollect it, in algebra lesson number 1 I have explained you this type of equations. If this type of equation is there, directly you can find out the value of X. How is that one? Here simply X is equal to under root, what is 1 is 16, 1 is 4, under root 16 into 4, so that is under root 64, so that is 8. I have given you this method. The direct shortcut for this type of equations is this one. In algebra lesson number 1 I have given you, just check that one. Okay, so this is the way to go for the question. Alright, now don't ask me, sir, how to solve this one. Okay, just I'll give you in a simple way. I'll give you how to solve this one. This one 1 by X is equal to, now you take the LCM of these two, that is X plus 16 is 1 into X plus 4. You please solve this equation. Okay, now it is X plus 4 plus X plus 16, that means X plus 20, X plus 20. Okay, then go for the cross multiplication in this way. So X square plus 20X is equal to X into X, X square plus 4X, then plus 16X plus 64. Then 20x will be cancelled and you will get X square is equal to 64 and X is equal to 8. Okay, if you want to go by the elaborated way, go in this way, but not required. On the face of this, by seeing this equation, you can directly use the shortcut I have given you in algebra chapter. Got the idea? Now, what are my final answers here? X is equal to 8. What do you mean by X here? A plus B can do the work in 8 days. A alone can do it in 8 plus 16 days. B alone can do it in 8 plus 4 days, 24 and 12. These are your answers. Isn't it clear for all of you, right? So for that reason, I've been telling you students, learn the concept from the basic level. If you know the basics, then this is very easy. It's a cakewalk for you. Easily you can do that, right? Now, start the second question, students, quickly. How they have given, Kiran purchased 5 pens and some pencils. They have not given the figure, you see, some pencils. Okay. Then the price of a pen is 8 by 3rd of the price of a pencil. Very clear information they have given. Followed by, the salesman made a mistake while preparing the bill by interchanging the number of articles, and as the result of this, the bill amount increased by 60%. Then find the number of pencils he had purchased is the question. See students, even this question also we will solve with the help of algebra. With only a maximum of 2 to 3 steps you can solve this question. Okay, how is that? Let's take in this way, students. Kiran purchased 5 pens. I am taking number of pens he has purchased 5. This is given in the problem only. Now, number of pencils he has purchased I am taking as X. Now I need to find out the value of X using algebra. How to find out this one? To find out that value of X, I need one equation. That equation must be framed by converting the verbal data to algebra, to an equation, so that easily you can find the answer. Okay, how is that? Pencils, this one, pens, number of pens 5, number of pencils X. Then what is the cost you take? What's the cost here, students? Here they have given the price of a pen is 8 by 3rd of the price of a pencil. Now, pen's cost is depending upon that of the pencil. You can take your imaginary numbers also, but this condition must be fulfilled. Okay, so what may be my imaginary number? You may take in this way. For example, cost of one pencil I am taking 1 rupee. Obviously, cost of one pen will become 1 into 8 by 3, that is 8 by 3. Okay, but don't go like this, students, because unnecessarily we are getting a fraction here. Now just pause the video and try to get those values, imaginary values for pencil and pen, one pencil and one pen, without taking any fraction by fulfilling this condition, 8/3 condition. Simple students, in that case you can take in this way. Cost of one pencil you must take as 3 rupees. Why that is so? Because to avoid the fraction. When cost of one pencil is 3 rupees, cost of one pen is obviously 3 into 8/3, pen's cost is 8 rupees. In our basic classes, we have worked out many examples while avoiding the fractions. Okay, right. Now, let's go for those two issues. What is this one? One is correct bill and other one is wrong bill. Then compare the correct and wrong bill with each other using this 60%, so that you can frame one equation as simple as this one. Now find out what is the correct bill. I'm writing C, correct bill. Correct bill means number of pens 5 into per pen it is costing 8 rupees. So the total amount for pens is 40 rupees. Then number of pencils X, per pencil is costing 3 rupees. So the total cost is 3x plus 40, as simple as this. Okay. Now what is the wrong bill? The salesperson had made a wrong bill by interchanging the articles. That means here cost of one pencil is 3 rupees. Cost of one pen is 8 rupees. But he had interchanged the articles. Interchange the articles means here for this 5, actually 5 pens should be costing him 8 rupees. But because of the mistake, this 5 pens into 3 rupees he has done. Then this X number of pencils into 8 rupees he has done. This is the mistake made by the salesperson. So as a result of that one, 60% of the bill has been increased by 60%. We will come back to that. But before that, what's the wrong bill here? Obviously, wrong bill is 8x plus 5 into 3, 15. Okay, now as a result of that one, the bill has been increased by 60%. Instead of 100%, now it should be 160%. If you take the original as 100%, it is increased by 60% means that has become 160%. So direct equation you go in this way. What's the direct equation here? That is 8x plus 15 by 3x plus 40 is equal to 60% has been increased. That means 160 by 100. That's it. You will get the answer. Have you got this idea, students, right? In our basic classes in the regular course, how to go for this direct step I have given you. How to go for this? This is the direct step. So that is 8x plus 15 by 3x plus 40 is equal to 160 by 100. Find the value of x, you will get x is equal to 15. Okay, but some students may be there who are watching this video. How I got this direct step? Simple one, students. How I got the direct step? First, let me, otherwise you just keep this one aside so that we can check it later. Okay, right. I'm just minimizing this. Okay, and keeping here. We will come back to this one. Okay, right. Now, what is that step? How did you get it? Simple one. Actually, for our students, our regular student, this step is enough. And I'm just teaching how we got that step for the other students who can understand this one in a nutshell, clearly, quickly I'll tell you. How is that? Nothing is there, students. This is the correct bill. This is the wrong bill. Wrong bill is more than that of the correct bill. How much more than? 60%. That means 160% of 3x plus 40 is equal to 8x plus 15. As simple as this. 160. Now you should not ask me how did you get this 160% of that one. In profit and loss basic lesson I have given you. So when it is 60% more than, even in percentages basic lesson also I have given this one. 60% more than that one means 160% of the correct bill is equal to wrong bill. This is the wrong one. So 160% is nothing but 160 by 100 into this one is equal to that one. Otherwise 160 by 100 is equal to 8x plus 15 by 3x plus 40. Now you see we got the same thing here. Yes or no? In this way, I got that step. Actually, you have to go with this one directly. This type of techniques, many techniques I have taught you, but based on the concept. The unique feature in our course is, the regular course is that all the shortcuts must be developed by you only. My job is to ignite that one in you. That is the quality of a good teacher. I believe in that. Okay, right. Anyway, students, this is the step, and you just solve this one. Just simplify this one. This is 28 times 25 times. Just go for the cross multiplication. You will get x is equal to 15. So number of pencils is equal to 15. You have to do the questions in this way. Got the clarity? Now take the third question, students, quickly. This question is from averages. How they have given in an exam, the average of 60 students is 85. Total number of students 60. Average is 85. It is found afterwards that the marks of 5 students have been taken as 95, 62, 87, 92 and 90. Wrongly they have taken respectively instead of these correct values. These are the correct values. Instead of this, they have taken wrongly. In this way, find the correct average. See, students, actually even this question also can be done very easily without writing anything on the paper. Okay, how is that when you see these are the correct values? Actually these are the wrong values, right? How they have taken wrongly? First you take wrong, then we will correct it. Okay, so what are the wrong values here? 95, 62, 87, 95, 62, okay, 95, 62, 87, then followed by 92 and 90, 92 and 90. Instead of that one, actually they have taken this one instead of these values. Those correct values are 89, 72, 89, 72, 90, 89, 80, 90, 89, 80. Got it? Actually they have to take these values. By mistake they have taken these values. What is the correct average they are asking? Now you do one thing. You have to add up this one actually, right? So I'm just teaching in the other way. Actually 2-3 methods are there for this one. I'm teaching the elaborated way so that even if any beginner is also there, you can understand that one. Okay, right. So after that we will go for the simplest way. Anyway, let's go for this one. First add up this one, then add up this one, find the difference there. How much more they have taken or how much less they have taken, you find out. Based on that one, we will correct the average here. Okay, instead of adding up of all these numbers, simply you take the differences here itself, students. How is that? Actually they have to take it as 89, but they took as 95. How much more they have taken? 6 more than 6 they have taken, right? So for that reason you keep it as plus 6. So 6 numbers more they have taken. Now actually they have to take 72, but they took only 62. That means they have taken minus 10. That's it. Okay, now here actually they have to take 90, but they took only 87, minus 3. Now they have to take 89, but they took 92, so plus 3 they have taken. Now here they should take 80, but they have taken 90, so they have taken plus 10. That's it. Now instead of adding up this and again adding up this and making the difference or whatever it may be, so clearly we can go like this. This is plus 3 minus 3 cancelled, plus 10 minus 10 cancelled, 6 is remaining. Plus 6, that too. Okay, what do you mean by plus 6? Actually they have taken 6 numbers more on the whole. As far as these 5 student marks are concerned, they have taken 6 marks more. Okay, in fact that should be 6 less, but they have taken 6 more than the actual figure. So now what is the correct average? Correct average means they have taken 6 marks more on how many students? 60 students. Yes or no? So these 6 must be distributed for all the 60 students. I have given this type of many techniques in our averages classes. Okay, so that is 60 students. So you just divide this 6 with the 60, you will get that is 0.1. Keep point here, that's the reason why 10, this is 1. So actually they have taken 6 marks more. Wrongly they have taken 6 marks more for 60 students. That means per student on an average they have taken 0.1 more. Now they got this 85 average as wrong value. Then what is the right value? 85. I need to deduct minus 0.1. So that is 84.9 is the actual average. Why that is actual average? Because they have taken 0.1 on an average more, 6 marks more in total. That means on an average 0.1 more. I have to deduct that one to get the actual average from the wrong average. So my answer is 84.9. Hope you understood this one. It's a simple question actually. It's very simple. You can do in the other way also. That is total number of students 60. I am doing on total. Now previously we did with the average. So 60 into 85. 6 marks have been taken more. So minus 6 divided by 60. You can get the answer. Okay, both are same, but the first method is easier than this one, because to go for the first one also I need to get the total here. Otherwise how can you go for that? Anyway students, this is how exactly you need to go for the question. Take the next question, the last one. Now here even this is also sent by one student. How they have given place Y is 36 kilometers away from place X. They have given the distance, followed by a train covers this distance with the speed of 12 kilometers per hour. General condition they have given. Then if the train starts at 7 a.m. from place X and stops 12 minutes after every 1 kilometer, then find when would the train reach the place Y is the question. What did you understand from this one, students? Actually, this question also can be done without writing anything on the paper. Yes or no? First, they have given the general condition. What is this? First, this is place X, place Y. They have given the distance between these two is 36. And generally, the train moves at the speed of how many kilometers? 12 kilometers per hour. Okay, if there is no sub-condition, when this train will reach Y means that is a simple question, substandard question in no competitive exam nowadays. They ask that one because simply distance by speed you will get the time, that is 36 by 12, that is 3 hours, 7 plus 3. By 10 a.m. the train will reach place Y from X, which is 36 kilometers away with 12 kilometers per hour speed. Yes or no? But they have given one sub condition or one more condition. What is that? The train stops 12 minutes after every 1 kilometer. Some time is wasted. Now you need to add the wasted time to the actual time to get the final timing there. Yes or no? What is this one? Simply you do in one step only. How is that? Actually in normal conditions, this distance with the speed of 12 kilometers per hour. Distance by speed, I'll get the time, that is 3 hours. Okay, that means actually the train without any stoppages, the train should reach Y from X in 3 hours. That means it has started at 7 a.m. plus 3 hours. By 10 a.m. the train should reach Y. Yes or no? But the condition is that after every 1 kilometer, the train stops for 12 minutes. What's the meaning of this one? Suppose this is X, right? After traveling for 1 kilometer, here it stops for 12 minutes. Then after traveling for 1 more kilometer, at 2nd kilometer, it stops for 12 more minutes. Then 3rd kilometer, it stops for 12 more minutes and so on. That means to reach this 36th kilometer mark, how many times the train should stop? To reach 36 kilometer mark, how many minutes the train should stop? Not 36 times, 35 times. Why that is so? After 35th stop, after traveling for 1 kilometer, it reaches the destination. No question of stoppage. The basic and simple point. So, how many times it has to stop? 35 times it has to stop. Per stop, how many minutes it should stop? 12 minutes per stop. So 35 times into 12 minutes. This time should be added to the actual time of 3 hours, right? So direct step here you do in this way. Direct step here. So that is 35 times it should stop. Per stop it should stop for 12 minutes. So this time 35 into 12 minutes should be added to this 10 a.m. so that you will get the actual destination reaching time. Okay, so but this is in minutes. Convert this one into hours by 60 hours. This is 12 5 times 5 7 hours. So that is 10 a.m. plus 7 hours. 10 a.m. plus 7 hours means by 17 hours it will reach 17 hours. So 17 hours is nothing but 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Okay. In the answer it is given as 5 p.m. Mark this one as 5 p.m. or 17 hours. You go by the 17 hours. 17 hours or 5 p.m. both are same. This is how you need to solve the questions. I hope you understood this one, students, right? Total 4 questions I have taken. These questions are from our students only. So these questions are explained for doubt clarification sessions. We have started this one newly, doubt clarification session, and I have posted this one in our regular course also, and for YouTube students or any other students, because some students are asking, sir, give us some more free classes. You can take this one as a free class. So straight away, just choose the right mentor for you. Always you have to take training from the experts so that you can save ample of time in your preparation. Anyway, students, most of you must be knowing this one. I have been teaching these subjects, quant, reasoning and English, for the last 24 years. This is my 24th year, and more than 13,000 of my students are working in various banks and other central government organizations across the country. You join the regular course, right? Don't rely only on the demo classes or free classes, students, because so collecting these free classes, that's a cumbersome task. Instead of that one, you just join the regular course. I kept the fee also very reasonable for 3 months. Entire 3-month course I have kept the fee as 2,600. Isn't it affordable? For 6 months 3,600, for 1 year 4,600, one and a half year 5,200, 2 years that is 5,900. What else? And we have more than 400 hours of lessons, and every week I am adding some new lessons to the course as far as the new pattern of the exams is concerned. So students, I wish you all the best. Take the right decision, join the course and start your preparation seriously. Thank you very much, students.